Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, friends. It's going on 9 a.m. I slept until 7, which felt really good. But I woke up and I just felt so uninspired to do anything. I did a very low-key 30-minute yoga practice, yoga with Adrienne. I'm a huge advocate for her yoga. It's so accessible. It's great for all levels. I do it pretty much, I do it every day. And it's short, you know, you can always find something that fits the kind of time you have. But anyway, that felt good. And then I don't know what I did for the last hour and a half, but it was not much of anything. I finalized my video, which took, I don't know, 20 minutes. So what did I do for the other hour? I wasn't even scrolling. I don't know. Does this happen to anybody else? Like I just lost an hour of my life to like the vortex of nothingness. I've never seen my lens is a little dirty. Don't do this to your nice cameras, folks. Yeah, that's a bit better. Anyway, there are things I would really like to accomplish today, but I was hoping to have already accomplished some of them because I really want to go to Trader Joe's, but I really don't like going to Trader Joe's on the weekend past like 8:30, and it's 9 o'clock. So do I drive by and see how crowded it is? For whatever reason, the Trader Joe's feels like the most dangerous place in the world to me these past 8 or 9 months. I don't know, the people, it's shopping in there, and it's not the store. The store is great. They're great with, you know, minimizing who can come in, like keeping people on a rotation and sanitize, like they're fine. It's the people shopping in Trader Joe's. I don't know why, but I think Trader Joe's like somehow severs like kind of like neural connections of like normal behavior in your brain when you're shopping at Trader Joe's, at least some people. Anybody else have this experience or is this just me? Anyway, yeah, I need to get stamps because one of my goals for today is to do the Christmas cards. I need to make sure I have enough labels to print out all the addresses. I need to look at that. Those were the main errands, I think. I try not to like do too many errands, but there are things that I just need to get in person today. And I think I need to go do those things. Typically I would work out and have breakfast and take a shower first, but I'm just letting myself have like a leisurely morning here. And I think I need to try to boogie over to Trader Joe's and see if it's not too crowded. And then get to the post office and see if that's not too crowded. It's also like raining and miserable out. Oy! Can't even get Winnie out just yet. It's way too wet. This feels a little complaining. I'm actually like delighted I slept till 7. That's the highlight of the day so far. I need to like sit up and get myself going here. Let's go run some errands. Maybe I won't go in any of the places if it doesn't feel like the thing I want to do. I need to check on the labels because I do need those to do the Christmas cards, and I really want to do the Christmas cards today. I'm going to finish the shelves today because tomorrow we're working on the office. We're going to do it. I said I would, and I will. I made a commitment to myself, and I'm going to do it. So today I need to finish waxing the shelves, and they just need the last coat, and then they're done. And I really, really, really want to wrap up my holiday shopping today. And that's all, I'm doing that all online. So those are the tasks ahead of me. It's a very low-key day, but let's try to get out before it's too late. Maybe I'll get my weekly Starbucks treat today too, because I need coffee and I want to get a move on. All right, let's go. Okay, we're in line at the Starbucks drive-thru. It's Saturday morning, so it's a long line. Post office was a bust. They weren't crowded, but they didn't have any holiday stamps. But they redirected me to a different post office I didn't even know existed in our area. So I'm going to try there. And the lady at this post office was convinced that they had the Christmas stamps. She's like, you can go, they have them, it's worth it. I'm like, oh, okay. And Trader Joe's is actually not that crowded. And that worked out fine. This is a long line, so maybe we'll do a little car Trader Joe's haul. But it's the parking lot when I was leaving. Like, nobody was paying attention to what they were doing in the parking lot. Something about Trader Joe's, man, you guys, it just drives people nuts. So I didn't have my olives, which is like the main thing I went for. I love their olives. My heat just kicked on. That's annoying. Okay, that's annoying. So I can't show you some of the things. I guess, what is the point of this? There's not really anything to show you. I bought shrimp. I bought some elfish things that I'm not at liberty to show. In our family, we say, like, elfish things or doing some elfish work when we're aiding Santa in his work. But I can't show you those things. But can I show you? Oh, this is totally unnecessary. What's a Trader Joe's haul if you don't buy something completely and utterly that you absolutely did not need? Non-dairy mint and chip bonbons. Didn't need those. This is the shrimp. I used to make shrimp fried rice. My kids like a lot. And then I got some frozen appetizers for our Christmas Eve dinner. Those are, I didn't read that. Crispy vegetable pouches, handmade crispy wontons filled with savory vegetables. And then I saw these and I thought maybe my kids would like them. Herbaceous cheesy bites. They might not eat them, but I wanted to get them something special. They might eat the wonton-y things, because those look fun. But yeah, that's it. That's what's happening. Really exciting, riveting content here. I don't know, man. I feel like really blah today. Not like sick. I feel like just lackluster. But everything's fine. So what is there to be lackluster about? I think I'll tell you what. I had a tremendous cry last night. I have historically been very, like, not a crier. Like, I will fight crying like nobody's business. Like, it's nobody's business. I don't have any objection to anybody else crying. I'm like, yes, cry, feel your feelings. But for whatever reason, I do not like crying. I don't, especially, like, really don't like crying in front of other people. But even when it's just me. But in the last, I don't know, quarantine time, I think we've all cried a little bit more. I'm not like crying every day. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't want anybody to be concerned because people tend to jump to conclusions sometimes. I've let myself have these really cathartic, like, big cries. And when I say I let myself have them, it's like I feel them coming on, and instead of doing everything in my power to resist them, I just let them come. And it was one of those cries last night. It was just the week just built. There was just so much unnecessary, I don't know, is drama ever necessary? I guess sometimes, but it was just like so much build up this week. I was carrying a lot of emotional stuff, and I just let it come out, and it felt really good. But I think that's why I don't feel great today. Like, I'm so tired. Do you know when you have a really big cry and you don't cry a lot? It's kind of tiring. Does anybody else get that, or is that just me? I feel like my eyes are puffy, like I didn't do my workout this morning. I will do it because it will pick me up for sure. But I slept in, which that was in the plan anyway. But I don't know. It felt good, but also like took a lot out of me. But at the same time, I needed that release. Interesting. We're getting closer. Let's get some coffee. Could I have a grande peppermint mocha with oat milk? No whip?
Said oat milk?
Yes, please.
No whip, okay.
Yes.
Is that all today?
That's it.
Sounds good to me.
It's beginning to look a lot like coffee. Coffee in my belly. Do you guys remember the gold cards? Do they still do these? Look, 2009. I'm so special. I don't use my phone to like scan and stuff. I just don't like sticking it out my window. I feel like I'm gonna drop it. So I use the, like, I don't mind if I drop the card, you know, like that's, I'm not worried about the card. I do not want to drop the phone. Always tip your baristas. Okay, mission accomplished. They only had these stamps left, but I'll take them. I think they're super cute. Look how cute they are. So I got those for my cards. I got my coffee, which I'm like super excited about. Anybody else listening to the new Taylor Swift album and just like so excited about it? I'm legit excited about it. I also popped into this grocery store that I never go to, that my mom is always telling me to go to. Mom, I went to that store because there is this creamer. I usually don't use creamer in my coffee, but at the holidays, there's one specific creamer I love by Califia Farms. It's their mint cocoa. It's so good. And previously I had purchased it at Target. They didn't have it like at any of the other grocery stores I went to. Well, I made a special trip to Target. I didn't need anything else. I went just to get that at Target last week and they were sold out. And I was so sad and I thought that was the end of my mint cocoa creamer. But I was just by this grocery store. I was like, you know what? They might have olives and they also might have this creamer. So I'm going to go in. And I got it. It's, you guys, this is legit like the yummiest, best creamer. My advice to you, just this personal preference, right? But the eggnog version of their creamer is horrific. I hate it. Some people might love it. That doesn't, you know, doesn't make you a bad person for loving it. But I also bought olives, my favorite. So I didn't drink a drop of alcohol essentially for like 8 months. And in the last month or so, I've just slowly been kind of having just didn't have an interest in it. And I started getting into beer, which is surprising, like drinking kind of fancy beer. And then in the last week, I've been like, kind of have a taste for a dirty martini, which I haven't had like a taste for a real hard alcohol in a very long time. I'm not a big drinker, guys. I'm really not. I maybe have 1 or 2 drinks a week, tops. But when I pour a dirty martini, I like it on the rocks. Lots of ice. Mostly olive juice. I do like 50-50 almost of vodka and olive juice because to me, it's really what I want is a vodka-soaked olive. But my favorite is using jalapeno stuffed olives with the olive juice that's like brined with jalapeno, so it's a little spicy. I'm so excited they had these at this store. I will be coming back to this store because they have a really nice selection of other things too. Yeah. How about this for a car vlog today? Today is car vlog day, apparently. All right, let's go home. Drink my coffee.
6.5 hours later.
Time has passed. Workouts were done. Shelves were waxed, final coat, so that'll be dry tomorrow and I can move them out of the office and we can start putting the stuff away in the office. Hallelujah. I have my co-pilot here with me. Guys, it's been an absolutely miserable day weather-wise. It's just been raining and raining. And I know it's been like hovering around that freeze point. And I knew if I drove up north a little bit and closer to the lake that it would be snowing instead of raining. And it is! Hold on, I'll show you. So it's pretty wet, but it's less wet than rain. Little one here has been very, very patiently waiting for our walk all day. This is actually one of my favorite places to come to walk. We're up in Lake Forest, which is a really beautiful little town. It's a little bit of a drive, but not very far. And it's just my favorite, like year-round. It's just beautiful. It's very, very, very fancy. Like, this is like the fanciest of the fancy. But it's just it's a very old town with really big trees and really beautiful sidewalks. And you can walk along the lake if you want. And I just love it. And I don't know, I've just been like really not having a good day. It's not a bad day, I just feel very blah. So this is one of the places I take myself and my dog when I need to pick me up, because it just brings me joy to walk here. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bundle up, hood up, because it is wet, and we're gonna walk. I generally like listening to podcasts when I'm walking with Winnie. This is one of my favorites of late, The Feel Good Effect by Robin. And especially when I just need a pick-me-up. Her voice is very soothing. Her content is excellent. I'm planning to read her book over the holiday season. And, yeah, I highly recommend her. How was that for you? Was it good? I just took all of her coat and stuff off. I love my minivan. If you're not familiar, I have a Chrysler Pacifica. I've had it for just about a year now. I love it. The only thing out of everything in the car that I don't love about it is that when it's under like 37 degrees, I think, it automatically turns on the seat warmers and the steering wheel warmer. Like, this is first world problem, like, for real. But I just don't want it to do that. I want it to, I want to have, like, that be a choice and not something, because I very rarely want those things on unless it's like 3 degrees, you know what I mean? So anyway, that was a really nice walk. Not very nice out, but we made it down to the lake. I parked a bit closer so we would take a bit of a shorter walk today because I knew it was cold and wet and I didn't want Winnie to get too cold, but she had a great time. She loves it when we come up here. She gets an extra pep in her step, and I don't know, there's certain places that I find very grounding just by being in them, like regardless of my external circumstances and situations. Lake Forest is one of those places. Utah is also one of them. Well, the Park City area in Utah is also one of those places. The power of place, right? Anyway, I just placed an order to pick up special, it's gonna be like a supper. I didn't have lunch today. I had a light breakfast. And then I worked out a bunch, and I had a Cliff Bar, and I'm hungry now, so I'm going to pick myself up something really special. I ordered takeout from P.F. Chang's. Their vegetarian lettuce wraps are one of my favorite, like, indulgences. Their tofu, it's chopped really fine, served, and you like build it yourself in these little crispy like lettuce cups, essentially, and it's whatever the sauce is fan-frickin-tastic. So I ordered that and some vegetable spring rolls, also one of my favorite indulgences when I'm getting Chinese food. But this turned into a car vlog today. Oops, sorry, I just plugged my phone in. This turned into a car vlog today, and I think I'm just going to leave it as a car vlog. Because why not? I think I definitely filmed enough car footage for you. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I didn't mean to be a downer, but I want to keep it real with you guys. Like, I felt very just kind of mad today, but this walk really picked me up, if you can't tell. I feel a complete energy shift, so coming here was a really good idea. Okay, friends, take very good care of yourselves. There's always something you can do for yourself, even when you're the busiest person on the planet. I'm not saying I'm the busiest person on the planet by a mile, but I'm saying if you are the busiest person on the planet, which you might be, there's always time. You can always make a few minutes of time and carve out the smallest amount of space for yourself, even if it's literally 2 minutes at the end of the day or waking up a couple minutes early, to do something really kind for yourself. Whether it's just taking some really nice deep breaths, reading a passage in a favorite book, if you can get out for a little walk, or whatever brings you, uniquely you, peace. It's so important. If we don't bring peace to ourselves, we literally are not able to create peace collectively, bring peace to others. You need to give peace to yourself. All right, friends. I love ya. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Want to say goodbye, Weenie? Want to say goodbye? Say, I am very wet. Goodbye.